Hey guys, long time no see. Welcome to this new lesson. Today I'm going to talk about magic tests. If you don't know what magic test is, make sure to check out the tweet on the description. But in short, it's a library I created that allows you to write some tests by clicking on the browser. So instead of writing the tests and seeing the actions in the browser, you click on the browser and you have a test generated for you. Make sure to check out the link on the description to see how it works, since on this video I'm actually going to focus on how to install it and how to use it. Before we begin the lesson, I want to talk real quick about 30 Days of Laravel. This is a project I created where once you sign up, you receive one email a day for 30 days. Each email contains a quick tip about Laravel in the format of a quick screencast, and that can vary between 3 minutes to 15 minutes. So it's something that you can watch on your lunchtime. We already have more than 1,000 developers registered, and I'm sure it's going to be a great learning resource for you if you haven't signed up yet. I also want to talk about my course, TDD with Laravel. So if you're interested in learning test-driven development with Laravel, make sure to check it out. The link is on the description. But anyway, let's get to the lesson. So I'm going to first go into my sites directory and I'm going to start a new Laravel project. So let's call it Magic Example, like this. Okay guys, I have it properly installed. If I go into Magic Example test, I can see the site. I'm going to open this, and the first thing I want to do is to, of course, make this smaller. I'm going to into the M file, and I'm just going to, oh, this is correctly set up. Okay. I'm going to change the database. I don't have this one, but I have one called WB. And now, before we use Magic Test, we gotta actually install Laravel Desk. So since it already ships with Desk, I'm just going to type composer require magic /test. Magic -test, magic -test -Laravel, like this, and typing the dev flag like this. Okay, if we go into our composer.json file, we can see magic test right here. So now we got installed Dusk, so you just gotta run php artisan Dusk install. If you already have Dusk installed, you just skip this part of the video, but I'm assuming you don't have anything yet. Okay, cool. If we go into our test folder, we can see we have this browser folder with an example test. And if you've read Dusk's documentation, you know that we gotta create an M file for Dusk. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to create a new file called .env.dusk.local. Like this, paste this. I'm going to use the same database since I haven't added anything to it. And that's it. So if we go into our example test on the test browser example test, and we have this very simple test and we run it. So to run this, we can run php artisan Dusk like this. We can see the Chrome open real quick right here, and the test passes. So we know that Dusk's work. Well, since on this example, I want to interact with the database, the first thing that I'm going to do is use database migrations right here. Okay, cool. Now, we already have Magic Test installed. To actually set it up, we only have to do one thing. We gotta go into app, http, kernel, and we gotta add a middleware right here. It's called Magic Test middleware. And I don't want to import it. I want to expand the class like this. And then class right here. This is all we need to make Magic Test work. This is needed since Magic Test has to inject its JS client on the page, but it will not show up in production, so don't worry about that. Now we can go back here, and to run Magic Test, it's as simple as adding a magic call right here. That's all you gotta do. So I don't really care about the assertion, but I'm going to add it after that. So I'm going to call magic right here, and now I can simply call php artisan magic. Okay, you can see that now we have your magic session has started and we have the browser right here. Now, one thing that I'm not seeing is that I don't have login or register right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this and I'm going to install Laravel Breeze. Sorry about that. To install Laravel Breeze, which is one of Laravel's authentication libraries, you can do composer require Laravel Breeze like this. Okay, now we can php artisan Breeze install. Okay. npm install and npm run dev. Okay, cool. Now that we have authentication, I haven't changed anything else. We still have the same test. I'm going to run the same command, php artisan magic. And it is going to open up a browser, so I'm going to resize this so we can see the terminal as well. And I actually wanted to show I wanted to show VS Code as well. Let's see if we can do it like this. Let me close this. Okay, so we can see the task here. We have our terminal right here. Let's leave it like that. Okay, so your magic test session has started. I'm going to click on register and I'm going to actually fill with my information. And I'm going to click register. Okay, now if I go back into the terminal and I type OK and then enter, check this out, we have a task generated for us. Now I don't have to stop, I can go back and I can select this text, press Ctrl-Shift-A, okay, and if I type OK once again, we have one new action. So this is amazing. Now I can, I don't know, click here and then click logout and then make sure I see register as well. Ctrl-Shift-A, okay, and let's type OK. Okay, let's close this and you can see that the browser is gone. I'm going to go ahead and run this once again. Okay, you can see that magic task picks up from where it left. So we're back into the action just after the logout. Now you can, you can click login or something. Let's click login and then I'm going to type OK. And you can see that we have one more action here. And once I am satisfied with this task, I'm simply going to type finish. And do Ctrl-C. And there's a small, actually this is fine. So you can see we have a complete task right here. I'm going to increase this without the magic flag. So if we were to go here and simply run php artisan magic, since it doesn't have the magic flag, it is just going to run the task as usual. And you can see that it passes, but the difference is it brings up the browser. If you just want to run it like a usual desk task, php artisan desk, type enter, and let's wait a bit, and you can see it passes. So we had this test written for us, and I didn't type a single action. I simply used the browser and used magic test. Now we are done with this task. We can consider it done. And if we wanted, we could create another task case right here and use Laravel magic test once again to write the test for us. Now, Laravel magic test is very robust. It works on several types of applications. It supports Livewire. It supports Vue.js. So you can get your test written most of the time just fine with the only magic test. In some very specific edge cases, it will require some user input, but you can for sure get the bulk of the test done by magic test. And this, guys, is how magic test works. Let me know what you think and if you're going to be using this library. I'm very happy writing it. It's something very exciting. There are lots of possibilities here. And actually, by the time I'm recording this video, I have just finished some new features and I plan to release them today. So by the time you're watching this, they're probably already out. Make sure to check out the GitHub repository and let me know what you all think and if you're going to use this. See you later.